If you're struggling with drawing the female figure and you want to learn how to draw a fashion figure walking, stick around because in this video I'm going to show you exactly that. Drawing figures walking. Hello, my name is Karen. I'm a fashion designer, fashion illustrator, and I teach everything I know on fashion design, fashion illustration, being a fashion creative, and having a business here in my channel and overfashionstepbystep.com. So if you've never subscribed and if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell button so you never miss a video again. Oh my gosh, this is the fourth video of this series. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy that I've made these videos and I'm super excited for this and the upcoming videos. We've been learning all about drawing the female figure, how to draw faces, and how to draw poses. And today we're gonna see how to draw a fashion figure walking, like in the runway. But before getting started, make sure you watch the previous videos of this series and of course that you join my free bootcamp on getting started with fashion drawing, because I have some private video and in my lessons and some resources that you will need for this video and this series. You can go to the links on the cards and in the description box. Join with your email and your name, confirm your email, and then come back here to complete your tutorial. If you've already joined, then don't worry, you're in the right place. Again, we're gonna use the same method I've taught you in the previous videos of this series with some minor tweaks. So, are you ready to learn how to draw a fashion figure walking? Good! Let's get started. How to draw a fashion figure walking. Materials. So the materials you will need are a pencil. I really like to use 2H or 4H. The next thing you need is paper. Bond or tracing paper is fine. Also, you will need eraser and sharpener, and optionally ovals and circles templates and a ruler. Fashion figure cheat sheet. We've already covered what's the fashion figure cheat sheet and how to use it, so let's jump right into the process. Phase 1, lines. Phase 1, lines. The first step is to create a line for the center of the body. Again, instead of using the center line from the cheat sheet, you will draw a new line going from the base of the head until the crotch, and then continue with that line until the top of the head. The head can be tilted or straight. This new center line can have the direction of your choice too. Draw an oval for the head, taking the whole first space. Remember, you can use a oval template to create it and make sure it's aligned to the center line you just created. Draw a tilted line for the shoulders. Locate its center on the cross point of the dotted line for the shoulders and the new center line. This line can have the direction of your choice and make sure it measures 1.5 heads. Create a line for the waist. Its center should be on the cross point of the dotted line for the waist and the center line. Give it the opposite direction of the shoulders and make it measure 1 head. Draw another line for the hips. Its center must be on the cross point of the dotted line for the hips and the new center line. Also, give it the same direction as the waist and make it the same length as the shoulders. Draw a tiny little line for the crotch. Its center must be on the cross point of the dotted line for the crotch and the center line, and give it the same direction of the waist and hips. Join all the lines you just created to complete the bodies or torso. Draw a line for each leg. To balance the figure, the leg from the higher hip should be close to the center or balance line from the cheat sheet. As you know, this is the supporting leg. Now draw the back leg. Create it from the lower hip to the 7th line, the one between the lines for the knees and the ankles. Trace a line for each arm. They can have the position and direction of your choice. Just make sure you keep their proportions. 1 head and a third above the elbow and 1 head and a quarter below the elbow. Phase 2, shapes. Draw a circle for each shoulder and smaller circles for the elbows and wrists. Draw a guideline for the bust, located right in the middle of the center line you created before, and make it have the same direction of the shoulders. Draw a couple of circles for the bust. Position them in the middle of the guideline you just created, and remember, these circles can be of any size. Draw a guideline for the knees, following the same direction of the hips. Draw 1 circle for each knee. Put them over the guideline you just created. Add a couple of circles for the ankles. This time, the circle for the ankle of the supporting leg will be over the line for the ankles as usual, and the circle for the back leg will be over the 7th line. Complete the shapes for the arms and legs. Now join the circles you created for the arms and draw a basic shape for the hands. This could be a triangle. For the legs, go from the crotch to the circles you created for the knees and then continue the line until the circles for the ankles. And for the feet, create a trapeze on the bottom space. Make sure you center each trapeze with the ankles. Draw some ovals as guides for the thighs and calves. Again, the legs look a little weird, so this step is very useful. Now draw an oval to use as a reference for the width of the thighs, and it doesn't matter if it surpasses the lines you created for the legs. Then draw another oval for each calf. And now we're ready for the phase 3. Outline the body. Now it's time to outline the actual figure, and with the help of the guidelines you created in the previous phases, start giving the body the organic and fluid look it should have. I like to start drawing the bottom outline of the face, then I like to proceed with the neck, collarbone, and shoulders, continue with the arms, bust, hands, and body. And here remember that you're learning, so it's quite normal if you have to erase and draw things again. Let me tell you that you must focus on learning the method, getting to know the anatomy of the body, and don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Great. Now complete the legs and the feet, and how you draw the feet depends on the kind of footwear you want to draw. Draw some clothing if you want, and since this is a figure I'll use as a template, I'm only going to draw a bikini suit. Complete the face and the hair. Again, use the same method you have learned during this course to draw the face and the hair. Once you finish the fashion figure, you can redraw it on a clean piece of paper with the help of a light box, a window close to you, or you can even retrace the fashion figure over tracing paper. And then your figure will be ready to use. Remember, the process is exactly the same whether you want to create your fashion figures in the 8 heads or 10 heads sizes. Also, keep drawing, keep practicing the method, and keep learning, because once you master the method, you will be able to get rid of all the cheat sheets and guidelines, and you will be able to draw your fashion figures freehand.
And we're done! As you can see, it's exactly the same process. We just have to make some little tweaks here and there to make the figure look like it's walking. And I love this pose. It's one of my favorites because it is dynamic and it kind of exudes confidence. So I love it. And I hope you liked this video and this tutorial so much. This is it for today. And if you like the video, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, the bell button so you don't miss any other video, and of course the question of the day is here. So tell me in the comments which one is your favorite pose. You can even share a link of a Pinterest pic, and maybe I think it could be fun, really fun, to show you how to draw these poses with this method in some future videos. What do you think? Tell me. Finally, if you want to join me and hundreds of other students on my course, Drawing Fashion Figures and Faces, make sure you go to the link in the cards or in the description box. This course is full of videos and lessons on how to draw fashion figures and faces in all kinds of poses and views, and it comes with a printable workbook. So, well, that's it for today. Hope to see you there. Bye!